Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, let's talk about a fragrance that I have neglected for so many years, and shame on me. But Burberry for Men launched in 1995, but it's also known as Burberry Classic. So depending on where you look, it's the same thing. But it is a little classic in my opinion because it does have that 90s vibe, but I'm digging it. So this is actually classed as a Woody Aromatic. Now the notes, just gonna read it. Now top notes for this one here are gonna be lavender, mint, bergamot, and thyme. The mid is gonna be cedar, sandalwood, geranium, jasmine, and oak moss. And the base is gonna be musk, vanilla, and amber. So what do I get from this one here? Now this does open up quite herbal. So there's definitely gonna be that thyme and that basil, and most certainly that lavender. There's also like a very bright bergamot along with, I don't know if I would say it's mint, but there's definitely something that's green. So I feel like it's more of the basil and the thyme than anything. Then as the dry down does proceed, it becomes like, it's still fresh and herbal, but it becomes a little bit more woody along with that geranium coming out. The geranium does add a little bit of a classical feel to it, and it's not the geranium that adds that like 90s feel. It's really not. It's just it's a little dated in my opinion. But there's also like that moss, and the base itself is still woody, but it becomes more musky. I don't get vanilla and I don't get like the other note, but it is fresh. It is quite aromatic. Woody, yes, I would say more aromatic than woody than anything, but it smells like what an older man would wear, someone my age. I gotta be honest, listen, I never wore this back in the day. I only started wearing this like a couple months ago for testing purposes, and I'm like, I've been missing out. I really have, right? But I am trying to open myself up as well to some of these classics, and it's really not like, yeah, it's an older fragrance, it's almost 30 years old, but it's not like classic like a 70s or an 80s fragrance. But I am trying to open my mind a little bit more. This does smell like, as I said, the 90s, but it smells like when this came out, I was 18 years old, 19 years old. I don't know if guys back then who were like 19 years old would really have worn this. I can most certainly see like the Calvin Klein CK1s, the Ralph Lauren Polo Sport, because that's what I wore back in the day. This just smells a little bit more gently, a little bit more older. It smells like what my dad would have worn when he was, I gotta say, my age, because I'm getting older. I just turned 47 last month. My dad was, oh my God, I'm older than what my dad was when this first came out. My dad was born in 49. So 46, I'm 47. Wow. But I'm liking it. I feel like you could actually wear this in the spring and fall. That's the reason why I'm doing it, because, you know, springtime here. But it's a great everyday scent for an older gentleman. If you're a young guy who likes it, then by all means wear it. You know, wear what you want. If this makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, and adds that boost of confidence to you, then rock it. But this just smells like what an older man would wear daily. That's what I'm trying to say, because it's a daily wear, and I'm thinking more of an office fragrance than anything. You can wear this with a suit and tie, in my opinion, because it does have a little bit of class to it. There's nothing playful, there's nothing sexy. It's just like a mature, classy scent. Longevity was good, 6 to 7 hours at the most. And these at one time were going for uber cheap. Like, I'm talking like $20 to $30. This is about $40 to $60 depending on where you look. And I'm not sure if this is at like the $20 rack section of like Shoppers Drug Mart. I may have gotten mine then, it's been a little while. But you could still pick these up at like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those types of discount stores down south. But yeah, I have been definitely missing out, everybody. Shame on me. This is actually a really nice fragrance, and I'm actually gonna be wearing this one a little bit more as like now. I really like it. It does remind me of what my dad would have worn back in the day. Again, it's crazy how life just creeps up on you, right? Just, my dad was a year younger than what I'm at right now when this first came out. Insane how life works. Wow. Anyhow, guys, That's it for Burberry Classic or Burberry for Men. All right, so any other videos that I've done from this brand, they will all be down in the description box below. And if you want to see the smell rate that I did with my wife, or was it with my wife? I believe it was with my wife. Like, yeah, listen, I'm getting at that age where I'm getting old and I'm getting forgetful. But whoever I did the smell and rate Burberry with, check out right here and check out right here as well. So I think it's time to take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.